Morning, 6 a.m. Happy Friday. Interesting day today because we have not only Hyrox training that we're going right now this morning, but then we have, we told ourselves we're going to do a Murph every Friday moving forward. And we used Hyrox as the reason why we don't do that anymore, so on and so forth. So today's a day that we get to double train, which is exciting. It's a proof to ourselves. It's just a limiting belief. It's an excuse why we can't do certain things. So excited to get that done today. Yeah, let's get this started. Quick update. Cranked out the edit last night for yesterday's video. I didn't get to do the short form, so I'm learning sort of time constraints, or like with us spending 3 hours at the Intellect yesterday, that was a period where I get workout in, or also figuring it out. Also, like the method of recording for long periods of time, unnecessary, adds more work in post-production. How can I streamline this? Can I have a checklist of things to record, sequences that are going to be the same, just to be more intentional about the angle and filming. But then at the same time, as you know, you're trying to create effortlessly without having to think, and just do. You're doing more than you're thinking about creating, documenting. That's where you get a little chaotic, or trying to overplan and all that stuff. But anyway, let's get this morning.
All right, folks, just wrapped up a Hyrox training. It is 8:16 a.m. Still gloomy, still humid, still hot, still sweaty. Feeling good. Shout out Sarah for the killer workout. Going back to the crib. Gonna get my day started. Got a 9 o'clock call with Reggie to talk about end of week things, and then getting into the flow. Fridays are a little bit, I'm debating whether I should get up earlier and do my morning routine, prayer, journal, and reading, but typically I ease that in after my meetings. At that point I already have breakfast, so let's go. Okay, just showered 10 minutes before my call. Going to have breakfast and then hop on this call. So we just wrapped up our call with Reggie, going over the week as well as future projects, where the state of things of the brand are at. Yesterday's really enlightened me, but also I'm in a state of questioning everything, which can be good sometimes because it just lets us reinforce why we do what we do, the way that we do what we do. So what's next? Now, sip my coffee, go through my morning routine. It's crazy how fast, especially when you get into work and ideas and all this stuff, your brain will just run wild. And I really have found peace and grounding and anchor in reading, journaling, praying. So I'm going to do that right now. 10 o'clock, about to go to co-working, or maybe I stay here, work from here. Yeah, I think co-work and get out of the gloomy environment. So I'm going to throw on some shoes and get straight to work.
cancel my Dropbox, which I did because we don't use it, we mainly use Google Drive. Made a quick thumbnail for today's video going out, which is day 1 of this series. 2 things that I want to get done today, which I realized that yesterday I did not get done the one thing that I set out to do, and which was organize the TIR footage. As you saw yesterday, it was productive. It was sifting, organized. Like, I ended up prioritizing the YouTube video yesterday over that. So I believe this morning should be more focused on organizing the TIR footage. And I feel like as naturally, maybe it's a comfort thing, as I start to get more in a flow of these edits and constantly doing them, that's all I want to do. And so having to break that pattern, I don't know if that's helping or it's hurting, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do, although I want to work on the YouTube video from yesterday, because I think yesterday was so sick, and just reliving that and going through all that, I think the priority should be what my focus was, which is organize the TIR. It was one of the things I wanted to focus on. So that's going to be definitely on that list. And then we'll see what is to come from that. And then I do have to do pre-production, which honestly I'm going to just set for Saturday. Yep, which I already have on my calendar here. That's good. Yesterday's fulfillment was not necessarily a daily walk, but it was more of that conversation that I had. Unexpected, but it was fulfillment, that energy, being in that room. So counting that, it's going to spend the next hour to dedicate organizing the TIR footage. 11:28. Made a solid dent. I realized how much footage there is here. But nevertheless, we are making a dent, progress and things. I'm going to shift my focus just because I'm already getting this is so tedious, just going through each clip and then organizing. But I've been able to find a system that is neatly organized. So with that being said, our goal we're going to work on now is organizing the footage and then editing it. Not from TIR, but from yesterday's vlog, I guess, the daily caption. Second cup of coffee, 11:30. Let's go. Spend some time doing the edit from yesterday, about the halfway point, more or less. Making a solid dent, getting in a workflow, feeling good, getting a little hungry. Still have to work out today, and today's Maurice's last day. So Everson talked about coming over, or we talked about him coming over around 3 o'clock afterwards just to hang out, chat. So my goal for the next 2 hours is to really grind this out as much as I can, so that way I have it exported, I can have it scheduled, and then, we take the weekend to sort of do more pre-production planning, less editing, maybe less filming, who knows. I really want to create a structure to these videos where it's just rinse. I don't even remember if I talked about it, if I was in my head about it, but ultimately sequences throughout the videos, recurring sequences. Yeah, there might be something that, like this event, the intellect going down to that, like it's not expected, sort of happens, but I should have a number of music that I use, a number of sequences that I have. So trying to systemize, optimize all the I's, I just finished a portion of the edit, basically more than 60% now, 60-70%. I'm gonna go back to the apartment, eat something. I realized with Hyrox, I am super depleted. Like, I don't know what my heart rate was or anything like that, but definitely is a legit workout. So I'm gonna do that. And I gotta get this Murph in sometime today, but figure it out as we go. I gotta ask a real question. If you actually watch this and you're watching up until this point right now, I can't help but be like, these are not entertaining videos. I know it's the challenge is meant to just document and not necessarily care about the glamour or the effects or anything, but the raw documentation. Part of me is like, I'll just have the videos and then one day I'll review them. That I already win there. But to then publish it and I guess for the viewership, I just want to know, is this even insightful? Is this, because this is my day. Like,
sitting down, computer, doing a bunch of different tasks, task switching a lot, trying to regain focus, the struggle of it. I don't know if that's entertaining or if it's insightful, but please let me know down in the comments if there's any specific questions of something that I do that I should dive deeper into. Definitely let me know about that, because for me, it's just I'm doing what I do, but also trying to find ways to innovate, improve. So appreciate it. Back to the crib, had lunch, eating some yogurt right now. See for some sweet tooth cravings. Now I'm going to go back into TIR, sifting, organizing, just because my brain is a little shot from creating and organizing the vlog from yesterday. So sort of bounce back and forth once. This is what I do when I mentally fry myself on a specific task for long periods of time. So this is how we get back. We recharge the other side of our brain, and now we can just be more flow state. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm fucking tired. It's 2 o'clock, 2:06, and I think I'm gonna take a nap. Didn't take a nap. Just fucking doom scrolled like a degenerate. And now, well, simultaneously trying to do organization, but it's like so tedious. I'm just getting to a point where I'm like, I think it's time, change environments. Maybe get a walk in, just get some movement going. Yeah, that's, I don't know if it's a accumulation of the week, the work, but consistency over intensity. Decided, movement, key, going to do this Murph, get it done, and then we'll go from there. Okay, let's go, let's get it done, stop thinking about it, just go. Completed. What are your thoughts?
Fucking hated it. Well, feeling good, feeling exhausted, but mentally active, so can't complain.
It's hot. Definitely felt like yakking 3 times. Had to stop my run on the way back. But it's done. Didn't do pull-ups. I tried to compensate by doing dips, but not the same. And just like that, after an intense workout, enjoy the fruits of our labors, of the hard work putting in, the misery we suffered. We enjoy the pool. Have some watermelon. Recuperate. Take the next step. Just like that, as we're winding down for the day, that fucking Murph beat the fuck out of me. Spent some time editing, watching some Kill Tony now. It's sort of like cooling down, winding down, and we got the email from Frank that we are officially, he's onboarded. So new client, super excited to get started. Really excited to work on this project with him. So typically what happens now is a automation gets triggered once a Stripe link is fulfilled, so that way they get acclimated with our systems, understand how to use everything. And yeah, super good stuff. An update, it is 7:40 something. Honestly, it's just been a chill afternoon. Got everything done. Been chipping away at some edits for tomorrow. Gonna start importing the footage from today. It's actually got really nice out. Is that overexposed? No, it's not bad. Yeah. Close the client. Happy about that. Automation's working beautifully. weekend gonna take to organize, get right, and then we may hang out tonight. Maurice's last day in Austin, so probably just hang out here or maybe cigars. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for joining me. Usually I wrap up really late, but glad today is it's been pretty productive. It's been a lot of like burnout, like midday, just tired, fatigued. Working out when I'm feeling those moments is a mental battle, but I can't recommend it enough just because it helps with, it really does give you energy mentally. You're allocating so much energy mentally when you do work out. A lot of it is physical, but there's like mental challenges you're overcoming where you're telling yourself you're done here and all this other stuff, but then you persevere, you prove it to yourself. Then you leave fatigued, tired, you shower, but then you have tremendous energy to take on whatever you want to tackle. So that's a hack. It's hard, but definitely a hack nevertheless. And I'm not gonna lie, like even afterwards, it's just been like chipping away at work, but also like being on my phone, watching YouTube, being distracted. So I'm glad, like I'm really happy with my focused work in the morning and mid-afternoon, and then throughout the evening, I just sort of chip away at things. Don't get so burnt out, I guess. Let me know if you have any recommendations, any other methods, but that's what has worked for me. Fulfilling for me. Get that nice balance of working hard, but also like recovering slowly, active recovery. But yeah, I'm lurbing at this point, so I'm gonna wrap it up. See you tomorrow.